Have you ever encountered an error that just leaves you scratching your head? If you've been working with EJS and faced the dreaded include is not a function error, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're going to unravel this mystery together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when your code works perfectly on most pages but fails on just one. It feels like a puzzle missing a piece, right? You're not the only one who has faced this issue, and it's a common challenge among developers. Here's the specific situation we're diving into. One user asked, "Why does my EJS include work on all my pages except this one?" They shared that their code looks like this: include elements fb page pixel.ejs. But on one page, it throws an error saying include is not a function. Let's explore this together. So, what could be causing this error? The difference between the two versions of the include statement might be the key. The first version uses quotes, while the second one does not. This subtlety can lead to unexpected behavior in EJS, especially if the context or scope is different on that specific page. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip to help you avoid similar issues in the future. To understand why the include function is not working on this specific page, the user should first check the file path. The first version of the code uses quotes around the path, while the second version does not. This can affect how the EJS engine interprets the path. Next, the user should verify that the file being included actually exists at the specified path. If the file is missing or the path is incorrect, it could lead to the include is not a function error. Additionally, the user should check for any syntax errors or issues in the EJS file that is throwing the error. Sometimes a small mistake in the EJS syntax can cause the include function to fail. Lastly, the user should consider the context in which the include function is being called. If the include statement is inside a block that does not support it, this could also lead to the error. Fun fact, EJS stands for Embedded JavaScript, and it allows you to generate HTML markup with plain JavaScript. It's like having a superpower for your web pages. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user encountered a similar issue with the EJS include function. They found that the problem arose from the parameter name used in the render function. By changing the parameter from client to rClient, the error was resolved. They suspect that EJS might use client for internal purposes, which caused the conflict. Now let's see a response from a different user. One user faced the same issue and found a workaround by deleting their Node modules folder and running a fresh npm install. They noted that while they couldn't explain why this fixed the problem, it resolved the error and everything started working fine. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. One user points out that the error may stem from differences in EJS versions. They explain that when using EJS with an Express server, the correct syntax requires quotes around the file path. However, when using EJS Webpack Loader for pre-compiling static files, the quotes are not needed. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your include statements and the context in which they are used. This simple habit can save you a lot of headaches down the road. And there you have it. With these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve the include is not a function error. Remember, understanding the context is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips, and don't forget to check out our other videos for more coding insights.